Breaking news, the University of Oregon has officially announced that it is headed to the Big Ten. We're joined now with Newswatch 12 Sports' Madison Marie. Maddie, what can you tell us about the decision and how this will impact the Ducks?
Well, Haley, August 2nd, 2024 is the day that Oregon officially became a member of the Big Ten. One full season left for each team and each sport as in the Pac-12. The impacts of this are going to be felt through all of the sports, through all of the fans and through the universities that still don't have a landing spot. The Pac-12 has been attempting to make a media rights deal with Apple TV, and that's reported it will not happen. The deal did not come through, and the Big Ten was authorized to make a move on Washington and Oregon. So what does this mean for football? Well, this will be the final football season of the Pac-12 as we know it, with Washington gone as well. And Utah, Arizona, and Arizona State are reportedly looking to join the Big 12. That leaves Cal, Stanford, Washington State, and Oregon State left in the conference. But as far as their futures go, very little has been talked about. What could happen to them? Your guess is just as good as mine. But Oregon State head coach Jonathan Smith is keeping his focus on what the Beavs are currently promised.
What we talked about as a team last night, what we have in front of us is certain, and these guys have built this program and worked so hard to allow this to be a huge distraction. We're not gonna do it. Awesome practice today and practice 2, guaranteed practice 3 tomorrow, guaranteed an awesome home schedule, big time opponents on the road this season 2023.
And one thing on a lot of people's minds is what's going to happen to the Oregon and Oregon State rivalry. In that Board of Trustees meeting, UO Athletic Director Rob Mullins said he would prioritize keeping that rivalry alive. Take that however you want to. A lot is going to happen over the next 12 hours. And while this decision is impacting the team, it's also impacting the fans. Jennifer Stein shows us how the move to the Big Ten will affect fans and how it may affect your pocketbook.
The Big Ten is a conference central to the Midwest and the Mid-Atlantic. That means that for Duck fans, football season is about to get a lot more expensive.
It'll be an additional cost for people to travel because of the distance. It's going to compare more to like a bowl travel experience, which is pretty expensive.
Lori Quinby with Premier Travel says it typically costs about $500 to pay for a hotel and airfare for a game in California. A trip to watch a game in the Big Ten will likely cost double that. Hotels around most universities also have a 2-night minimum and are more expensive during football weekends.
There will be people that probably can't afford to travel that would like to travel to some of these games and will have to choose some of the closer games.
However, Quinby told me that with Oregon's loyal fan base, they still expect to see a lot of green and yellow in the stands at away games, especially since Oregon will be playing against some of the best schools in the nation.
It's definitely going to be harder, more expensive to get to the Midwest, but I think the quality of games that we're going to be playing in is going to be so much better that it'll be a worthwhile trade-off.
I think it's a great opportunity for us to kind of expand our team, and the competition level is obviously different playing in the Big Ten than the Pac-12, so I think it provides a lot of room for growth.
And fans say that while away games will be more expensive and they may lack green and yellow in the stands, they believe the fan base will stay just as loyal. For now, live in the studio, Madison Marie, Newswatch 12 Sports.